How's it going, friends? Welcome back to another video here with me, Arne. We are playing the Qualifier Weekend day number 1. It's everybody's favorite format. The one you've all been waiting for so long to come to this channel. And now I humbled myself, learned the ins and outs, all the tips and tricks of alchemy. Yes, I'm an alchemist now. And so I actually did put out a poll. I don't know if some of you might have saw that, asking like, hey, do you guys want to have some alchemy content on the channel? And it was like 50-50. It was like a month ago I put out the poll because I knew that that this weekend's qualifier will be alchemy. And because, you know, just some people were just like, I hate alchemy, don't ever do it. You know, others were like, hey, this is kind of cool and exciting. But yeah, in the end, I just decided to, okay, I'll stay to what I usually do, you know, playing it safe. So here we are. Nonetheless, I thought, hey, in the end, I can still show you what I ended up registering for this event, because I did test with, you know, a really strong group of players, online grinders that I've been working on for these arena qualifiers for a long time. And we came up with nothing too special, I guess. I don't know. It's a variant of Izzet prowess in a way. Here it is. You could call it Grixis prowess. You could call it Grixis chorus. So this format, just for people that are like not really knowing much about it, it's basically the last 2 years. So it's kind of like a small standard, but then they have these extra alchemy sets with these special alchemy cards. And right now the format is being dominated by 2 decks: Black-White Pixie and sorry, what's the other one? Black-White Pixie and Others. Izzet just like in standard. There's some really nasty cards that, for example, Izzet gets to play, which is Ribald Shanty, 1 mana, deal 2 intensity. This is like this intensity card. So it's a shock at face value, but then when you cast any card with intensity, the intensity of all your other cards in your deck increases. So if I cast 1 Shanty, my second Shanty will deal 3 damage, and then my third Shanty will deal 4 damage. And not only those will increase, also my other chorus cards. So a lot of the Izzet's lists have been running 4 of these and 4 Hymn to the Ages, which I think is the best card in the format, or at least these 2 together, I think you could argue are the best cards in the format. Hymn to the Ages, just 2 mana draw 4, 2 mana draw 5, whatever. Like, the game goes long. It's ridiculous. It's an accumulated knowledge on crack, essentially. It's absolutely insane with Ribald Shanty. And then there's also a black chorus card, which I'm running, 2 in the main and 2 in the sideboard. This is a sweeper that gains you life, essentially. And, you know, like, if you chorused up a little bit, like you're at intensity 5, it's just gain 5, sack 5 creatures. Each player, sure. You too, I guess. But yeah, it's also a pretty bonkers card. Going for a third color is a bit tricky though, but in alchemy it's doable, because you have like this Crossroads land, which is it's sort of like a pathway that you can choose the color on. And if you're on the draw, it's always untapped. If you're on the play, it won't be untapped until turn 4 or later, which is often fine. I mean, maybe you have like 2 other lands, 3 other lands to play, and then you can play the Crossroads late in the game untapped. And then we also have the Gloomlake Verge here for the splash of the black, which is an island up front, which is most important. And then later down the line will be a swamp with the 6 basics type lands we have, 2 surveil lands here. Yeah, this like, I worked a ton on Izzet prowess, of course, had various versions of that. There's like some cards you could run, Swiftspear's Teaching, the order package. There's like a really good order in alchemy, which is like a 2/1 that pumps all your other orders, and it's a pretty good card. And but yeah, I decided, why did I end up here, is because I felt like the creatures were pretty bad in the mirror match and not necessarily great on the draw also against like Pixie. And this version of the deck, I think, is really good against Pixie, because Pixie's like arguably more powerful than Others. Like, they're both very good, and Pixie can do some extremely bonkers stuff with like this insane saga, which we're surely gonna see in this video, Noctamoon. And against that, Mycelic Ballad is amazing. Shout out to Tristan Waldlarue, who came up with this, who was like, hey, let's just play a controlling version of Cutter and put the Ballad into its splash foot. And yeah, I ended up really liking that. I already didn't really like the whole Swift Spear teaching stuff. I just felt like too out of my control everything, and like, you know, like I have to curve into everything, and then like the auto mirrors felt really like random. You know, just like, okay, yeah, I'm on a draw, I die. You know, like how it feels in standard sometimes in the prowess mirror. And this whole cut the creatures, because the creatures are kind of like the worst cards in the mirror match. And then also add the black to be able to go really long. Like this deck can go really long, which is pretty amazing. But it does have the Cori-Steel Cutter, which ends games very quickly, right? Which is just this insane engine we know from standard. Yeah. So yeah, the rest of the deck, we have some Flood Maws. Great card, really flexible. I just found out this is the best 1-mana option. Like there's a bunch of 1-mana removal you could play besides the Shanty. Burst Lightning, Shove-Aside, a lot of stuff. Torture Tower is reasonable, but this is just the best. You draw a ton of cards, so going down a card by just bouncing something isn't even that bad often. And then 2 copies of Spell Pierce in the main deck. They're good against the mirror match we found, and they're also good against Noctamoon, and then like all the random decks that try to beat these 2 top decks. Like there's Abuelo's Awakening is a thing in this format, and like random control decks. Then we have two artifact removals in the main deck. We're going a little bit longer than the normal prowess list, so we want to have some artifact removal. A card I haven't touched on, it is also just obscene. A lot of others lists play 4 of this righteously because it's just insane. It's 2-mana deal free, and then you get a 1-time boon when you cast a non-creature spell, you draw a card. So it's like a 2-mana deal free draw a card in a way, which is pretty bonkers. Just there's some problems with it in this version, so I'm just running 2. First of all, damage to the face, not really relevant here. Secondly, sorcery is pretty awkward when you're like trying to hold up him and being more of a control deck. Like it doesn't deal with Slick Shot plotted, that's gonna attack you for a ton, or like Swift Spear teaching haste creatures that it will hit you before you can remove them. That's why I like only 2 lashes, and yeah, that's I don't know, like not a complete science on what the numbers here, and then 3 stock ups. Stock up is pretty good, finding you the various chorus cards, very good in the controlling game plan of this deck. And Stormchaser's talent is just insane in this deck as well, because that level 2 mode is absolutely like, it doesn't get any better. Like you return like a Hymn to the Ages, which draws you 5 cards or whatever, or 4 cards, or like a Ribald Shanty for 1 mana, deal 5, kill anything. Like creatures are really not that good in this format. Or let's say creatures are being punished in this format. There's certainly some powerful creatures, but the whole chorus stuff is really good against creatures. Sideboard, we're looking at 2 more ballads for going really hard into the control mode against like aggressive strategies or Pixie. Then I have 2 Dragon Typhoon, also a sweet new card. It's like a Shark Typhoon, so it can channel to make a 4/4 dragon, sort of like Shark Typhoon, but it can also just be this enchantment like Shark Typhoon, and the enchantment is pretty ridiculous. Like whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you get a dragon into play out of the spell book, and there's some pretty nasty ones. This one allows you to insta-kill, for example. Yeah, so this is like for going long, but also just channeling it for 4 mana. So it's a really nice flexible card. Found this to be pretty good against like High Noon is a card that sees a lot of play. Like if you're not doing the Pixie or the Otter stuff, you better do something like High Noon, and just like I feel like every white deck plays High Noon because Otters is so dominant in the format. And this card's pretty good against High Noon. You can channel it, which is not a spell, into High Noon, of course. And then you can also just cast it for 6 mana and just make a dragon every turn, which is also going to win you the game, of course. And then we have 2 Ral. I like this card. Some in my team didn't like it too much. I think it's just really nice. Also against the High Noon decks, just transform into a control deck with these 4 additional sort of kill conditions when your opponent brings them more into action, and like artifact removal and all that stuff. The Ral and the Dragon Typhoon come in really handy. We've got a couple more counters: Negate, Disdainful Stroke, Spell Pierce. 2 Cindercone Smite, also an Alchemy only card. It's a 1 mana shock. And then if you were not the starting player, you get a treasure. So it's like a 0 mana shock. Pretty good rate on the draw. Like 1 mana shock, make a treasure is pretty unreal on the draw. that's why there's 2 copies in it. You can't really have too many of them because you also want to use other, you want to use a sideboard in different ways. It's not a good card on the play, but yeah, I'm just running 2 copies. Torpor Orb, one of the best sideboard cards against Pixie, just shuts that deck off pretty well. They have like a ton of enter the battlefield triggers, and really important against them. And then we have, last but not least, the 4th copy of Stock Up for the control plan, and then another copy of Abrade for the Cutter mirrors. That is it. I mean, yeah, I'm certainly excited to play this deck. It's been a ton of fun playing these type of decks. Into the Ages, Ribald Shanty, it's so broken. We'll have to see how it's gonna play out in the qualifier. Maybe I'm completely off. Maybe I just run into the Otter's mirror and like lose the die roll a couple times and just get trounced. Could also be the case. Yeah, we'll see. One more situation that I've just made a Twitter post about. You can see here, there's like only 2 losses, which should not be the case. In the article where they describe the weekend and everything, and for the last, I don't know, half a year, it's always been 3 losses and then you're out, not 2 not just like 2 losses and you're out. You can see it here. So that is a bug, I think. And I'm gonna, like, in between matches, I'm gonna check how, yeah, if I get any response. I don't know. Like, I'm checking on Twitter right now, nothing. I haven't gotten any news. What I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna play until I get my first loss, and then I'm gonna wait. Because if I then would play again and get my second loss, I would be out of the tournament. But if they fix it in the meantime, then with 1 loss, it would be the exact same thing, right? Like, I would just have 1 loss and then continue playing, and it would be fine. So I'm gonna do that. For you guys, it's gonna be all cut anyways, so it's not gonna affect you. Just letting you know that there's a little bit of an awkwardness there. But yeah, that's it. Let's jump into it, shall we? All right, we're on the draw. Bit of a clunker, not gonna lie. But I think it's reasonable enough. This is an untapped red source. All right, looks like we ran into Pixie right away. Certainly one of the more popular decks in the format. I think I'm gonna go with... I kind of want to go with the talent, I guess. But I also kind of want to go with the opt, and like, I just really need land drops here. But I also don't need stuff like opt because I have a lot of air already. Oh. Okay, this is not what I was expecting. Okay, I should bounce this because otherwise they get a second one. So I'm playing against like sacrifice. This is interesting here. Do I actually want to opt, or do I want to wait for the cutter? I think I just really play it slow with the cutter this game, and not try to go for a turn-free cutter. That's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. I'm just gonna kill it now, not gonna fuss around. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm up against. This is something that I haven't seen before. Like, I haven't played against this card before. I assume it's some type of black-white sacrifice deck, maybe with Return to the Past. I'm just gonna go stock up. That's a lot of cutters. And a land. Land is kind of nice. Cutters decent, I guess. I also like the lash a lot here. I think I'm gonna take the lash, maybe. I don't want to take the tap land. I think I'm just gonna be a little bit greedy here. If I draw land naturally, it's gonna be fine. Oh, okay, Portent. All right, interesting. Okay. Well, I guess I'm killing that. And then just drawing a card with opt and hopefully making a land drop. Maybe I got a little bit greedy there, not taking the land. If I don't hit the land drop here, it's pretty painful. Yikes. Okay. I guess Skycrash is probably bad. Okay, damn. That was... I got punished big time there. Alright, fair enough. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna Cori-Steel Cutter into Flood Maw here, get a little bit to the board. Attack. Yeah, that's fine. Noctamoon. This is one of the best cards in the format. It gives all your 2-mana cards in your deck like 1/1 perpetually. Everything becomes forever becomes 1/1. So like this Piggy, like all these cards are 1/1 now. Yeah, you see it up there. Even in your graveyard too, for whatever reason. It's pretty powerful, and that's why Pixie is so incredible, because it's the best Noctamoon deck. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go aggro. It's a little awkward mana-wise, but it's gonna be okay. It's like, yeah, we'll be fine. This is so much pressure on my opponent here. And then we can Flood Maw. They're gonna get a creature card on the second one, and then we'll see what that will be. Okay, the mouse, which doesn't have any targets right now. Also a card that Pixie plays. So this is like not Pixie, it's just okay, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I mean, Dollmaker is still one of the best cards in the format as well. Are they gonna exile the Portent? Are they gonna exile Noctamoon? Dead 13 life. I'm gonna exile the Portent, yeah, and get a Piggy. I could bounce this, theoretically, and give them a fish. Then they can play it again, but they already played the land, so they can't exile a cutter of mine. Yeah, seems reasonable, actually. Sure. Okay. So I probably just want to use him because it's more mana efficient before you stock up. My opponent's okay. My opponent. Let's do some math here. So I'm gonna have 2 more monks. If I cast 2 spells, these both are gonna be 4/4s, and these guys are gonna be 3/3s. So that's 4, 8, 11, 14 damage. So they have to block 1 at least. Yeah. If I hit another spell, they have to block 2. If I hit like with the Opt, if I hit a Shanty, but I only have 2 Shanties left in my deck. I think I'm just gonna go him. They have priority, by the way, because of this ability, so I don't think they have a spell right now they can cast. I did find a Shanty. So I guess I would have won the game here, but it's okay. I mean, it's fine. Just gonna cast Stormchasers and like... yeah. I'll just have too much pressure here. The interesting part is how to sideboard. But yeah, let's win game 1 first, and I'll think about the sideboarding. Alright, I take 10. And I'm at 18. Like, there's just... even if they, you know, get it... like, they're gonna get... like, it's not over, I guess. It's not over. I shouldn't celebrate too soon, but it's looking pretty solid. The 4 Ballads are certainly going to be in the main deck for game 2 and 3. I'm just going to go into that control mode. You never really know. Like, Cutter is a lot worse without... with High Noon in the mix, but you never really know how many High Noons people are playing. Torpor Orb is not very good against the Piggy thing, for what it's worth. They can kind of go around that, but it's good against this guy. Torpor Orb is a lot better against Pixie than against my opponent here. They have only shown me Dollmaker that it's good against. Right? I haven't even seen Pixie. Maybe Torpor Orb is not even that good in this matchup. So it's not good against Portent, because they They get the piggy into play, and the piggy has the ability. So I might not even want it, honestly. Spellpiece is interesting. I think Spellpiece is pretty good, actually. If they play Portent, they have another expensive thing I can kill. Smite is interesting. Smite should probably come in. Definitely cutting the Abrades. Flood Maw is good against the Pixie variant, but looks worse here because they don't seem to have Overlord. But maybe they still do. Maybe they still do have Overlord. 2 ballads coming in. I guess I just have a little bit too many cards for this matchup. I probably need to shave Cutters, honestly. And then I want to bring in some of these as well. I want to bring in the Smites. Maybe the Lash is not what I want. Lash is pretty good though. Lash is a little worse on the draw, I guess. Maybe I just cut all the Steel Cutters and then like add 2 Rauls. This is crazy. Just go full control. I have a little bit too many good cards in the matchup is what I'm feeling right now. Into the Flood Maw is good against Noctamoon specifically, but could also play Negate theoretically. Yeah, I should play 1 Typhoon, 1 Raw. Like you can just win with Stormchaser's Talent level 3 for 6 mana. On the play, I might bring back in my my thingy, my cutter. Okay. I think I'm just gonna kick out the Opt. Just leaving all the high-powered cards in my hand. Could make the case to leave in, like, cut a land there. I think I don't need that. It's just a lot of punishment for playing like small creatures. Smite, Shanty. I have no High Noon. Good that I hatched. There's a lot of punishment. There's Smite and the Lash especially. You know, there's just so many cards that are good. Good that I cut the cutter. Yes. Feel really smart about that now. Yeah, this is a little annoying. But it's gonna be fine. I already have 4 lands, so I guess I'll just take talent in this. Setting up for the long game. That's the worst hit for me to see. But I'm kind of relying, like my smite is just looking really bad. It's not gonna do anything this game. Kind of starting to rely on this ballad. They didn't play anything. I guess I'm just gonna him to the Aegis twice. Once in my turn, once in their turn. Can't double spell. Just trying to prolong the game, make my land drops. Looks like they have, maybe they just have the ability here. Yeah, I mean, Smite looks horrible in the face of these 2 cards. It's okay. It's gonna get sided out for game 3. I think I'm just probably gonna bring in my second Ral. Ral is a lot better on the play. The chapter 3 on Noctamoon is a bit scary against Planeswalkers. So that's why Ral is a little iffy. Okay, this doll make it not as good. I don't know why they do that. I guess they give it indestructible, but they also make it an artifact, which I can interact with as Grixis. So I don't know how smart that was. Not doing anything, just playing this weird control game. I guess I'm just gonna ballads. interesting game. Do they have like Aven Interrupter? That would be kind of weird. Tokens you can get. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Alright. Well, their creatures are pretty big, so they deal a lot of damage. They do play Pixie. Okay. Sure. This is 5. Yeah, but they have a lot less lands than I do, so I can do stuff and they can't. Just gonna do this and get my ballads back, I think. I could also get him to the Ages back and draw 5 cards for 2 mana, but I don't think I need to. But yeah, I guess maybe that was actually correct to do so, because I kind of just want to dig towards Ral or Typhoon at this point and just kill them quickly. But I do have a kill con in play already. Like the talent is a kill con. Although I guess they have the piggies, so they can interact with it. Let's play another talent and just get back, draw 5, chill for a bit. And then next turn I'm probably going to activate my talent and level it up to 3. I mean, I think this game is at a stage where, like, I don't know how I'm ever going to lose this. Like, I'm just doing messed up things. And their High Noon is kind of messing up them more than me. And I'm at 17. Alright. Yeah, let's level this up. And now I can also just bounce this forever, by the way. That was really not that smart of them to do that. Yeah, I can just flood mode this and it's gone. I'm not going to do that, I think, because I actually like having it. How do I do this? I think I'm gonna just shanty one of their guys. Play Spirebluff. I could play Sleight of Hand there with an untapped blue, but I don't think I need to do that. They have an instant. Discard this. Discard that. Discard 6. Probably just Sleight of Hand, to be honest. What's my play next turn? We'll figure it out. Cantrip's not that good against High Noon. I don't have Cutter, so I don't even think I need to remove this High Noon anytime soon. Like, I'm happy with how things are going. We can cast 1 spell per turn, that's fine by me. Why not do it for 5? Interesting. Because they don't want to run into the ballads, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, they hit a Dollmaker, which they can use to flicker the Overlord. Sure. I guess it's fine. I guess I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm probably just gonna go to 14. Activate my talent one more time. Cast a Stalk up? Like, I have so much gain life here. It's like, this is insane, right? Like, I just gain a ton of life, kill everything. Yeah, just the card that does it all. The card that does it all. Kill condition, get back your chorus, and also make an order. It's the first chapter is almost the most irrelevant of the bunch. Boom. Alright, I got a removal spell. Good riddance. The best move is probably land Piggy, like Portent into Piggy, exile one of my talents. Shelter by Ghost, sure. You're gonna kill an auto of mine, okay. That's fine. Spell Pierce. The 4/6/9 mana. Probably gonna be able to set up a kill here soon. 4, 5. So if I cast Shanty, it's gonna cost me 2 to ward. And okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I'm just doing this. Yeah. Doesn't use my mana very well, to be fair, but it's okay. I just want to get Otters. I don't want to cast Talent as my one spell this turn because I want to get Otters. And then next turn I can bounce and then cast like 2 more spells, and then that's gonna be lethal. I can bounce the Noon. Give them a fish. They can Portent me again. Yeah, that's fine. I go to 16. The Pierce, or like I'm just gonna have a ton of Otters here. So now I can do this. And they're dead, essentially. Yeah, I'm just gonna Spell Pierce. Yeah, we didn't even need these ballots, but they were just insurance policy, you know. I could have probably with the first... I should have probably just gotten the draw 5 immediately with the first Stormchaser's talent. Not that it mattered in the end, but yeah. Play again. These 1 Verge hands, they ain't gonna cut it. Ooh. This is gonna cut it though. So I'm on the play, yeah. So this Crossroads is iffy. I think I'm just gonna do this maybe. Is that crazy? I think it's kind of cool. I just need 1 land and I'm good. With planes. The only way my opponent can, like, if they play a High Noon here, I would be very sad. That would be rather unfortunate. Is it mono white controls like High Noon? That would blow my hand to pieces. Moment of truth. Okay, it's just a 2/2. Ooh. That doesn't do a whole lot. Interesting. I mean, the Flood Maw is good against the Noon, but they obviously don't have Noon, otherwise they would have slammed it. The Opt is really good with all the monks and stuff. I think I'm gonna go with the Opt here. I'm a little low on cards. Low on cards, high on caffeine. Triple Plains, Noctamoon. Mono white Noctamoon. It could be a Dollmaker, like it could just be... You can just play this with only Dollmakers in your deck. Then you can always get a Dollmaker and copy it. Go a little bit infinite in a way. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay. So this is 8, 11, 14. I think I'd take any spell at this point in the game. I guess I could have attacked first. That was nonsense to do that. Yeah, I should. That was bad. I'm sorry, guys. I should have attacked first because they might not block the 2/2. Now they have to block the 2/2, I think. I mean, if they don't, they just... Yeah, they're free. I mean, take 11, go to 5. The disadvantage is pretty hefty. I have 3 monks in play and 2 cutters. They kind of need a high noon right here, right now. It's just like mono white. It's just Pixie with a bad mana draw. Okay. Yeah. Ah, sheltered on my token. I see. Okay. It's not gonna be enough, but it's cute. Ribald Shanty. 1 mana up. Yeah, my opponent doesn't have anything. They're dead. Looks like they don't have anything. Yeah. And the nice thing now is they don't even know I'm running any black, so they don't even have any knowledge about my alternative plan here. And yeah, against Pixie on the draw, I do like siding out all the cutters and just going full control. Full control mode. The Ballads come in, Stock Up comes in, Smite on the draw. I did make some last minute changes to the deck, adding these lashes. Before, those were like extra Abrades or whatever, and like cards that were not great in this matchup specifically. So like you could just do this and then like board in like these. And now it's a little bit more tricky because now I'm like overboarded. I have too many cards that are good in the matchup essentially. I think the Into the Flood Maw number 3 is maybe not necessary. It seems kind of important though against specifically Overlord plus Dollmaker on turn 3 on the play. Because like your Ballad is not going to be online until turn 4. Also Torpor Orb, I forgot about, Jesus Christ. Yeah, just have way too many cards for this matchup. Luxury problems, I guess. Maybe Spell Pierce ain't it on the draw. You just cut all of them. And then I play... I definitely need something. 1 Typhoon, 1 Ral. Typhoon is pretty slow, but it can be nice in a noon game. It's also susceptible to something like Exercise, but my opponent having Sheltered makes me maybe a little bit less afraid of Exercise specifically. Not having any Spell Pierces feels really naked against Noctamoon. Cutting this Lash card also seems insane to me though. It's just nice against small creatures. Always gonna be nice there. I'm just overboarded in this matchup. That's really it. Just have too many good cards. Could trim a Talent, theoretically. Maybe a Sleight on the draw. And what did I want? I wanted the Lash. Lash is just a 2-mana Sleight, right? It just also deals 3 damage. It's a 2-mana Sleight. Yeah, it's kind of heresy to cut like a 1-mana cantrip, I guess. But we did trim the cutter. So in that regard, there's not much reason to run it. Like, this hand's fine, right? Like 2 cantrips, lots of burn, Torpor Orb, opponent mulliganed. I'm gonna try it. Just give me a Spirebluff Canal and I'm a happy man. And I also have the Smite for extra speediness if I do hit the red source. The mana is certainly a little bit more iffy in this version of Izzet than it is in the normal straight up blue-red version. But I think there's going to be a lot of black-white Pixie, and I think that matchup is a little better with black than without black. And my hand's pretty good against Duress. Like, what are you going to take here? Like an Opt, I guess, or a Torpor Orb. I do have a bit too many shocks, maybe. Take the red source. It's tapped, but it is a red source. I don't know if you hear the playground noises outside, but like kids are screaming and shit. I mean, screaming in like, you know, kids' way. Momentum breaker. For real. I think it might just be Smite, honestly. Like, the intensity text is extremely important on these cards. Like, really, really important. What's going on? I'm just gonna knock the moon me here, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Just intensifying is down the line so good in your deck that you really want to value these over the treasure. And I mean, the treasure card is really good on turn 1 specifically, like turn 1 and turn 2, but gets worse down the line, of course. What the heck is going on here? Just this card is not very good in this matchup, I would say. I mean, my opponent, I guess, thinks that I'm aggro, that I'm like aggro otters. Probably confused what's going on here. Maybe I just discard the Lash? What is going on, my friend? They played another tap land? Yeah. I think the Shanties are a little better than Lash. I'm not sure though. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I should have just discarded the Shanty. Maybe I should have just discarded the Shanty. Yeah, maybe I got a little too into the intensity stuff. Maybe I'm a little too intense right now. Yeah, I think I should have just discarded Shanty. It's okay though. Like if they play something that I can double Shanty, I'm probably okay with that as well. I'm just gonna hit him to the ages here. I could wait though, theoretically, and I could just discard the opt. Wait for them to play another creature, draw another card. It's kind of reasonable to do that. Not sure. Oh wow. Those are some goodies. Those are some goodies. I'd love to draw an untapped land here. Not so lucky today, I guess. I guess I'm just gonna pass. Opponent has a really dysfunctional draw. Not drawing any of their powerful cards. Like not drawing any overlords. I don't think I want to tap land. I'm gonna go for it. Like I'm gonna cast this. Okay, that's my untap land. I'm just gonna slam a Raul onto an empty board. That seems pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so far so good. Not really. Like this game was not very challenging. I haven't really had any challenging games so far. All games were kind of like steamrolls. They didn't show me Noon. Like Cutter would have been pretty good this game for what it's worth. But it's like you don't need it necessarily. As you can see, like I'm just gonna draw my entire deck. Like I don't really need Cutter. Yeah. I hope you've got bottled lightning. I can cheat. That's the nice thing about this deck. Like it can just be this Grixis control deck. Oh, that's hilarious. I guess I'm just gonna build an auto army. Why not? Pixie doesn't play any sweepers. They might have like, I don't know what they have. Nowhere to run. A Kirin. Kutsil's flanker. I don't know what's going on. My Ral is also gonna ultimate very soon, which is one of the most fun things to be doing in Magic. Draw free and all my instant sorcery spells have Storm. Can easily deck myself with him to the Aegis. Gotta be careful. We have the Lashes to burn our opponent out with that emblem. So far, so good. Okay. Opponent's just chilling. Just doing nothing. I don't even know if I want to ultimate this thing. It seems kind of completely unnecessary. I just I'm just not gonna ultimate for now. I don't know. I mean, I guess for the fun factor, but like, it leaves. I don't know how my opponent's gonna get out of this turn. To be honest, like. This is just ridiculous. The opponent keeps playing, just wants to. They probably have some sort of removal. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Seriously. Do you see how broken these cards are? Like, just 1 mana deal 6, no big deal. Like, sure, it's down the line, but like, it still gets to that point where these intensity cards are just completely ridiculous. Yeah. Play first. Yeah, I mean, this is a bit of a slower hand. It's not really doing aggressive things, but like, my deck, I'm really Fred light if you think about it in game 1. I just have the talents and the cutters, no cutter, no creatures. It's gonna be fine. Stock up is our kill condition, just like Memory Deluge was. Rest in peace, Memory Deluge. This deck is certainly worse into like another pixie deck. This deck is certainly worse into opponents who are doing like unfair things, going a little over the top, that type of stuff. But there's really not that much of that in the format, I would say. Are we hopelessly nightmaring me? No? Shanty. It's Flood Maw or Opt. I think at this point in the game, it's kind of like Opt for me. Might be wrong, but I don't know. It's probably going to be Noctamoon turn 3. Yeah. And then like the Flood Maw isn't that useful. I have 2 more in my deck. I'm also getting to the point where I can cast Ballad, so I have like 2 more Flood Maw, 2 more Ballads in my deck. Do I pronounce that correctly? Ballads? Is it? Okay, let's ask Google. Google Translate. Detect language. It's gonna be English for me. English and ballads. Ballads. Okay, ballads. Gotcha. Okay, they do have Overlord, but they do that. That's fine. So yeah. I'm just gonna false. Seems like a reasonable card in this state of the game. I think I do want to play around Kirin. So I'm just gonna kill that right now. Pass the turn. And yeah, I mean, at this, like, if you have this going, if you draw like 2 Shanty, 2 Chorus cards, and the game is remotely in a position like this, both at 20. I mean, think about it. I have up 7 cards here. This is draw 3, this is draw 4. It's the only way I lose is if I get out-tempoed somehow. Like if they go Dollmaker here, turn the Overlord into a 5/5 creature. Like the Pixie deck can grind really well and do some messed up things with Noctamoon and also with the Overlord and whatnot. They probably have a Dollmaker, I mean. Would be surprised if they don't. Okay, I mean, that is a little too fair, let's say, for what I'm doing over here. A nightmare at least? Nothing? Nothing, okay. I just want to find Cutter. Okay. There you go. All right, I only Pixie so far. I mean, I was thinking, what I was considering in the end was either playing like a Izzet shell, more straightforward, just like plain otters, or playing this deck. And then in the end, I felt like a lot of people are gravitating towards the Pixie deck. So I just really wanted to show up that matchup. And I mean, it's the third time in a row I'm getting paired into it, so I guess I did the right thing here, huh? And yeah, at this point, I'm not even that scared if they have like Dollmaker. Like, I'm probably gonna be able to fight through that. They do. So they have a little bit of stuff going on now. They have another card they draw. Like, this is obviously a pretty messed up combination. One of the stronger things you can be doing in this format. This is like, if you do this on turn 2 and then turn 3 do this, it's probably really good, especially on the play. And that's why the Pixie deck is so good, and also because of the Nocta Moon card and whatnot. And yeah, you can see yourself. It's just very low to the ground, hits really hard with Nocta Moon, grinds very well with Overlords, you know, does all the things. But Ballads is really amazing against it. Okay, how many cards do I have? 4 to discard. I think I'm just gonna do this and play a tap land and then discard like 2 lands or something. I could also cast a Steel Cutter to discard less lands, I guess. They don't seem to have Nocta Moon in hand. It's kind of nice to hold up the Spell Pierce for the Nocta Moon. I don't know, I feel like with the draw 5 here as well, I just like all roads lead to Rome kind of situation, you know? Maybe I shouldn't use my Ballad. That's what I'm thinking right now too, because this is certainly like the most powerful board impactive spell I have. Do I want to use that right now? I could just go Cutter, Lash on the Dollmaker. No. I'm just gonna do it, whatever. I don't know. Discard 1 card. Yeah, I don't know. That was an interesting spot. Maybe I'm not supposed to use the Ballad. Like, if they do some messed up things here, also hold up Spell Pierce, or not, I don't know. It was meant to hold it up. Yeah. Fair enough. Maybe I punted that game. I mean, it would be surprising to me if I lose this game, but that certainly not the greatest sequence for me, and the way I played into that. I have infinite cards I'm working with. Oh yeah, infinite, literally. Literally infinite. So I should be okay. And like, we're getting to the point where I have so many lands that I can just easily return the Ballads with my Stormchaser's talent, giving me access to 4 additional Ballads. What is it again? Ballads. All right. That's not gonna happen. That's actually pretty nice. Get to use my Spell Pierces here, make a Monk. And 2 mana draw 6, if you don't mind. Yeah. I mean, my opponents haven't really been doing very good things, to be fair. They have given me a lot of time. Do I have a kill here? I might have a kill. I think I do. Yeah, I definitely do. I have like so much damage. Yeah, who needs Slick Shot? Who needs Elusive Otter? Who needs all these crappy creatures when you can just play Cutter and draw a bunch of cards? Beautiful. I tapped wrong there, but it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Auto tapper got me, I guess, keeping up my red-black land. Okay. Well, side out the card that won me the game. That's how we roll. Oh, man. The Smite is interesting, huh? Like, it's not been that good for me in these games so far. Maybe I shouldn't even bring it in. It's like really bad down the line in the game as well. It's like really a terrible top deck. Maybe I don't even bring it in. It's like, I think it's fine to bring this in against like a creature deck that's normal. Like, I would always bring this in on the draw against like otters or I don't know what, but Pixie having Noctamoon and Noctamoon easily like being flickered and copied and bounced and whatnot, making all the guys into 4/4s, 5/5s. Like at that point, this card is pretty bad, and like I'd rather have an Illuminating Lash. Still, just too many cards. Spirebluff Flood Maw. The Smite seems kind of dope with like my expensive cards too, ramps into them. This Flood Maw card is kind of bad outside of the moment of turn 3 Overload on the play. But yeah, I'm just gonna trim one. I don't know, but I don't know. Like it's really just that makes you want it. Okay, this hand's totally fine. Bit bad into a duress on my stock up. Okay. They can miss with this. They didn't. No, I did draw both of them. I don't even have. Oh, I do. Shit. Oh, I thought for a sec that I didn't even have the. Okay, I probably should have kept that. That was a mistake. Oops. I thought I just had. I thought I didn't have an island yet, but I did. I literally just played one in this exact moment. Yeah, I should have kept that black source probably. I do have it. Yeah, that was not great. That was not good, Arne. That was definitely not good bottoming that Verge. That might cost me the game, honestly. It could. Definitely could. I don't... yeah. That's the most horrendous draw ever. I wish I would have drawn the other card. Torpor Orb at this point. I kind of need card selection. I kind of need removal. I think I'm just going to take these two. Oh my god, was that bad? I'm going to lose because of that. Oh, wow. Imagine I would have drawn a Gloomlake Verge instead of a Riverpyre Verge there. Holy crap. Oh, okay, concentrate, my friend. I have 3 more Verges and 4 Crossroads and a tapped Surveil land, so 8 sources in my deck to draw 2 words, to cast my ballad. It's not even plural, it's just ballad. It's one ballad.
Ballad.
Ballad. Hmm. And Flood Maw was good there. They did the thing turn free. I think on the play I'm just gonna have one. Because on the play I have Ballad on turn 4 is to kind of answer the turn 3 thingy. Not a doll maker. Okay. They're doing good stuff this game. They're not messing around. Oh, they take the scavenger. So they have another doll maker? Okay, interesting. Stock up number 2. I mean, I'm gonna cast that, yeah. Try to find me a black source. There we go. Okay. Interesting. I have basically 2 options. Card advantage in the hymn or ballad. Duress is a Magic the Gathering card that we all know about. And it can take my ballad. So if I take the hymn to the ages and they duress me, I am probably gonna like shanty one of the creatures. I'm gonna do that anyways, likely. And I still have Flood Maw to interact a little bit. I'm gonna put 2 of them to the bottom. I think I'm just gonna keep them. I'm a little scared. I'm a little bit of a chicken right now. I don't wanna get killed. I still have, I put 1 Stalk up and 1 Chorus to the bottom, the blue one. So I still have 3 and 2 of them in my deck. I have some card advantage to draw to, and I also have Stormchaser's Talent to draw to. So like this hand right now, as it looks, it's a little like low on card flow, right? That was my worry with not taking the Chorus card there. But yeah, Ballad is the best, one of the best cards in this matchup, so it's obviously nice to have it here. Okay. Sure. They're gonna deal me a good amount of damage here, huh? I guess I could have. Should have maybe killed one of them in response. Okay. Fair enough. This is awkward. Because I don't get to... Maybe I was stupid for not casting this in my turn. I'm playing around Kirin. I'm playing loose. I feel like I'm playing loose. I know my ballad is not even killing everything. This is really bad. This is pretty bad. Yeah, I'm just kind of giving them opportunities, which I shouldn't. I'm really just not playing well. Tricky. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break and eat something because I feel like I'm making mistakes I otherwise wouldn't. Okay, they're going all in. That's kind of good for me. Oh, wow, you copied that. Oh, interesting. They play around about another ballads that way. Okay, fair enough. I guess I'm gonna ditch my Flood Maw here. But yeah, you see the power of Pixie. They're doing pretty good stuff. I don't think I played this game optimally. With the Shanty, I certainly got really punished. That was probably the main misstep this game, I guess. And then also the not keeping the Gloomlake Verge, so I like made multiple punts. Okay, that was an insanely good draw. That was exactly what was needed to draw. Sure. All right, back up to 9. Looking at 1 Overlord and a draw 4 in my hand. Seems like a reasonable position. That was obviously like the best draw in my deck, probably at that point. They do have Noctamoon. Oh, it's the first. It's the first of the bunch. Okay, let's draw some cards. Talent. Okay. Oh my god. I'm the luckiest man alive. I guess I did put those cards into my deck, didn't I? Imagine I had 1 more intensity, yeah? I would have drawn even more cards if I wouldn't have punted. Alright, they're doing stuff, they're doing stuff. That's pretty good. They're kind of coming back into it here. Momentum breaker. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think... Sure, they're gonna have... I can just kill the Overlord with these 2 lashes. So I'm not too worried about that. Typhoon and a Ral. Okay. And a draw 6 for 2 mana. No big deal. Okay, I'm at 9. So I have 7 mana in total. So what I can do is... I can't go Ballads this turn. But I can go Lash, Talent to have a jump blocker. Seems like a good idea. And then I can cast him to the Aegis. Draw some cards. In there, in step. Yeah, I mean, I certainly didn't play this game optimally. But I just didn't get punished because this deck is ridiculous. They can't do that. It's not a token. Can't give indestructible. Nice try though. Alright, up to 7 cards exactly. No discarding to be done. And yeah, I mean, if you think about it, Cori-Steel Cutter would have been maybe fine this game. But they also had a pretty fast draw, so I would have also like played from behind a lot. And at that point, the Monk and the Cutter might not even be exactly what I would want. Okay, a couple dudes, that's fine. And yeah, now we're in the stage where we're just flashbacking ballad after ballad. Sure, I'll draw 6 in response, if I may. And take 1 of my kill conditions. But like, I have 2 more kill conditions in play right now, so it's really just... doesn't matter. The game's done. We've exhausted all their resources. And they did put a lot at me. I was really happy I took the second ballad with the stock up. That was really smart, really good. I'm just really happy with the whole configuration of the deck. Also happy that I chose this exact version of Izzet with this alternative control plan to beat up on Pixie. Feeling really smart right now. Thank you, Tristan, for confirming or sort of leading the way. Took the Typhoon, reasonable. They gain flying over there, so I gotta be a little bit careful. I'm just gonna... might just ballad my opponent here, to be honest. Just why not, you know? I could also Torpor Orb plus Shanty. Or I could just get Shanty back. And then Torpor Orb and kill both. Seems pretty good, I guess, yeah. Auto tapper trying to get me again. The best thing they can like draw, I guess, is another Noctamoon. Overlord of the Mistmoors. Return to the past. That would be a sick one. The funny thing is, if they return to the past, I'm probably just gonna ballad them and still win. But maybe that's something I should play around. You know, I do have a Spell Pierce in my hand. I can actually play around Return from the Past. I need to discard 3 cards. No big deal. No. If I'm not casting my Shanty, I guess I shouldn't get the Shanty back. I should just get a ballad back, right? That's whatever. I mean, bottom 2. Let's discard Canal and Island. I guess they could have Kirin now. Just a land. It's just going through the motions, kind of. I mean, I'm at 6 life, I guess, and maybe should get back a ballad at some point. Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna kill it. I guess they could have a Kirin here. I guess that would be annoying, maybe. But if they have Kirin, I just go ballad, gain infinite. Yeah. Alright, gonna take a quick break. For you, so far 6-0 in games against Pixie. That's how that's how you do it, I guess. Alright, on the play again. Yeah, not keeping this. This is not great either, but not gonna go to 5. Hoping for some card advantage, some cantrips. Alright, is it Pixie again? Blooming Marsh. Ooh, I don't like seeing that. They have another thing for 0 mana they can play? What the heck's going on? They're playing with full control on? Moltender. Do I want to bounce that? I don't think so. But yeah, I don't have any graveyard hate. This could be a tough matchup. Do I even want to cast my Cutter? I don't even have a spell next turn. Guaranteed. I guess not. Opponent's playing on full control mode. What a G. Magic Christian. I think I faced him already in a qualifier weekend in the past. Yeah, Roots is a deck I didn't really plan on playing against, I have to say. Uh-huh. So they can make a mana with this guy here. To then also make a plant. Really go crazy. Sure. I'm just gonna flood more the plant, I guess. Do they have like an insta-kill with some cards if they fill up their graveyard? Yeah. Pretty solid start, I would say. It's maybe the best you can have. Not a Cutter, okay. I feel like how I'm gonna win this matchup is probably aggression. Maybe like Spell Pierce on Roots. Game 1 is gonna be a little trickier probably, because I post-board I at least have Negate and Spell Pierce. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. I was hoping not to get paired into this deck. It's like, I don't know, like, I think I think I got paired into it once in like a ton of ladder matches. My entire team didn't really get paired into it either. My opponent just having the absolute nut draw as well. Yeah, there's the Crawler. With Crawler and 8 cards in the grave, you can make infinite tokens with Market Backwalker. Like, you can infinitely cast Market Backwalker. And this is gonna put another card in the bin. Okay, or not, I guess. Just gonna make a huge board, which is gonna make it very difficult to kill them. If they play it like this, play the fairway. Yeah, shit. Unlucky, getting paired into like maybe my one bad matchup in the entire tournament. cocky thing to say, but I don't know. I feel pretty comfortable into everything else. I don't feel comfortable into this deck. I should not re-equip because then I can't attack. Yeah. Yeah, this is bad. I don't even know if Ballad is good against them. I guess it's maybe good if they don't have roots. Like my hope for games 2 and 3 is, do I just put on blue or on red? I guess I put on red. My hope is that I'm gonna counter the roots, because without roots they're not that threatening of a deck, right? Like they do fair things. The roots is what makes everything unfair. So right now it doesn't do anything. Right now it's just a plain 4/4. No, that does something. It actually puts another card in the bin, yeah. So they add another card. So next turn they can kill me. And I just have nothing. I can Flood Maw, I guess, the Crawler. Sure. Ballad's doing absolutely nothing here. But Ballads would be fine if they didn't have the roots, right? So like the roots is incredibly important for this deck. This deck does powerful things, but the problem about it is that it's really bad when it doesn't have roots. Like it's just not that impressive. And like Overlord doesn't find roots. None of these cards find you roots. I guess this finds you roots. Right? Like, and like you want to play Dredger's Insight. Dredger's Insight finds land, artifact, and creature. I can bounce this here and then no. I don't even want to attack. I don't even know if I can disrupt them here. I don't think I can, right? You may play it. They can play a 0-mana Market Backwalker for the rest of the game. Yeah, and also the decision to not run any Ghost Vacuums is gonna haunt me here. I guess now I can do this, but they have way too much mana is the problem. I'm gonna lose this game. They're gonna make infinite plans here. I'm gonna die. That was a pretty impressive draw by them, not gonna lie. This is sort of like the golden draw from the Roots deck. Turn 1 Mold Tender is certainly the best card you can have turn 1, then turn 2 Roots. Into 0-mana Market Backwalker, into more stuff on turn 2. Yeah. Now they can make infinite creatures. I'm gonna show you real quick what it looks like, and then I'm gonna also infinite life with the Insight now. It's infinite life and infinite plants. So they can't kill me this turn. They don't have like anything that when it dies drain them for 1, but they can make infinite board presence, which is lethal. All right. Okay, I'm clueless of how to approach this matchup, to be honest. They might have Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Didn't see it this game, but they probably do have a couple of that, so I might want to have some artifact removal. Smite not good on the play. These counter spells are appealing. Disdainful Stroke maybe for the Crawler and Overlord. I'm wondering about Torpor Orb. I don't think it's gonna be quite good enough here. I don't think so. Alright, Spell Pierce, Negate, probably Stroke, probably Stock Up. Maybe Ral is better than like Cutter shenanigans. The problem with Cutter is that they can also exile it. What are bad cards potentially? Let's take out some of the stinkers and then let's maybe make a decision. Like this might be bad. Spell Pierce seems fine. Problem about Spell Pierce, of course, is that they can like easily play around it, I guess, if they have some mana. So I like on the one hand I have to finish the games very quickly. On the other hand, so my Spell Pierce is live. On the other hand, if I tap out, they can resolve their things. Whew, tricky. Dragon Typhoon seems like they probably have like Haywire Might, shit like that. So they have answers to my Cutter. So Ral seems better than Dragon Typhoon. Smite seems almost plausible here on the play, to be honest. Just killing the Mold Tender seems really important. And Llanowar Elf, maybe. Maybe I'll play one Smite. I think I should have some ballads in my deck. And I wonder about the rest. Lash could be decent on the... Like, Lash is gonna be better than Smite on the play, I guess. Flood Maw, maybe fine too. I don't know about the Disdainful Stroke either. Ral seems pretty decent. As I can Storm combo off, maybe. Really not sure how I should approach this matchup. Whew. I don't know. This is like I'm trying to figure things out on the fly here. I feel like Ral is a pretty safe kill con, but it's obviously slow. But I don't think like one Cutter is gonna like do the trick. Like as you saw in that game, that they were kind of able to beat the one Cutter. This hand is kind of exactly what I'm looking for here. Okay. Just have another one, right? No? Okay. Okay, they mill the roots. I think that's good for me because that means less roots in the deck. No, this game looks very winnable. A little worried about the next one though. But yeah, Ral looking much better than like Steel Cutter would be this game, that's for sure. I could also draw cards here. I think I'm going to actually. Because I probably will balance them this turn. So I guess I'll just bin this. Oh, I have to bin two. Yeah, I guess these two. Yeah. It's interesting. I could have also gone for the ultimate. Try to race towards that. Maybe that would have been better. They took another Mold Tender. Yeah, like if they don't have roots, I feel a lot more comfortable about everything. Okay, I think I'm just gonna lash the Tender and then stock up. Make an order.
I've calculated exactly what I need.
I think I'm just gonna take a land, to be honest. So much gas. Want to make land drops with this deck. Like you really don't want to make land drops with this deck, especially when you're going this control route. Okay, another Overlord. And milled another Roots. I mean, now they only have one Roots left in the deck. I guess they could have a card that gets Roots back from the grave. Potentially. Cauldron. I do have one Abrade type of card. in my deck. Right, I have like one Abrade in my deck, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess let's stock up again. I think I'll just play this on red and then use my red here.
New world requires new strategies.
Alright. Opt and stock up. All the stock ups. Could also really race to the ultimate. Don't really need the ultimate though. I can just kill them with auto tokens. Yeah, I'm really happy with the Ral.
I have a plan.
I mean, Cutter at this point obviously would be great too, but I think Ral is pretty safe kill con here. Okay. I guess I should have cast an op there. I'm playing a little too fast. Could have dealt one more damage. Okay, so they make this a mana guy. That doesn't matter too much, does it? They just gain more life. The inside, sure. Oh, they mill a card, sure, I guess. I don't even know what I'm playing around at this point. If they play a crawler, they can like cast stuff from the grave. Oh yeah, the crawler casts anything, right? Let me just double check. Chitinous crawler. So they can cast the roots with that, right? Oh no, they can just exile permanent. Yeah, they can get anything with the crawler. Okay, that's a problem. So I should actually kill this right now. So they have less mana available. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, they're playing towards 6 mana, I guess. No, they also have the walker, so they have the combo. So if they play crawler and they have enough mana, I just die. That's kind of sick. So like I die next turn actually. Okay, we'll see. The Hound. How do I prevent that from happening? I guess I need to find a Spell Pierce. Yeah, I guess that's doable. I just need to find a Spell Pierce. I can ultimate my Ral. And then I see a lot of cards. I have like double stock ups, and then I just find a Spell Pierce and should be fine from there. Okay, sure. Sure. Yeah. They also have 1 card left, so they need... they have mana now, right? Because they... Oh, they don't have a Mold Tender anymore. Huh. Okay. These guys are coming in a few turns. I have 7 mana this turn. Him to the Ages. So the copies, the Storm copies will just have Intensity 1. Because Intensity only cares about cards in your deck, so that is actually not that effective as Storm. So what do I want to do? Opt and then stock up twice? Probably. Then I still have 3 mana open. Not really what I'm looking for. Ooh. That's pretty good with Storm. Yeah.
There's nothing more beautiful than a sky full of...
Okay, now I can shanty these two. And stock up afterwards, looking at this top 6. To top 15, I mean. I guess they can mess with me a little bit here. Did I punt this? I guess I did a little bit. No, the intensity will actually kill that thing. That's funny. They could have protected the other guy. That's funny. Alright. Do I have a kill here somehow? I might. Cast one more. Then I have, what, Storm. Storm equal, I played 2 spells, right? It's 3, 4, 12. Yeah, it's lethal, right? Yeah. This is 15. Yeah, okay. I even have one more Storm if I want to. I think, but it's okay. I'm just gonna, I'm roping out kinda, and don't wanna die to my rope here. What the fuck? Wow, the rope doesn't care about all these triggers going on the stack? Seriously? Okay. Yeah, there you go. Ral ultimate doing its thing. We can play one more slide for even more damage. Whew, okay. Okay. Interesting. Well, Spell Pierce certainly MVP. I feel like the Disdainful Stroke's probably good too, the way that game played out against these overlords. I think I'm just gonna cut maybe all the cutters on the draw. Is that reasonable? I think maybe it is. Smite definitely seems good. Abrade might also be desirable. Maybe cut a talent. Yeah, just going full on control on the draw here. No Spell Pierce, but a pretty reasonable hand otherwise. Opponent kept. Oh no. Can I mulligan this hand really? Is that really what I'm supposed to do? Mulligan this hand? Just can't imagine that's the call. Oh, they don't have it? They're checking me. They have a walker, okay. They kind of checked if I had a spell. There's a Spell Pierce, alright. There's a Lash, okay. A lot of spot removal. A little too much, maybe. Okay. Interesting. I think I'm gonna keep that for later. What are we doing here? I'm just gonna double like Shanty. Could also kill. I could also just lash the market back walker. Save Shanty for later. Just gonna double Shanty. I don't know. Hmm. I have a crawler. Probably gonna get that back. Scrap shooter. Interesting. And a mortuary. Okay. Bin the roots. Probably these two. I could also go with Lash and Ral. I could also go with Lash and stock up. Ugh. What's this gonna do? Okay. I do have a braid. Maybe I should have Spell Pierce there just to buy some time. And Spell Pierce is pretty dead at this point. I'm at 17 still. I'm thinking I could like stock up plus Abrade the Cauldron. And even if they have roots, they don't even really have stuff to get roots going. This still has Descent 6. Wouldn't mind finding ballads. I have 2 in my deck. Would be good here, I guess. Could have had a third. I'm gonna exile 1 card from my graveyard, really. Okay. You got it. I guess it does disrupt my talent as well. It's relevant. Dredge this inside. Hit a roots and an overload and a crawler. Crawler is the card they're gonna take, obviously. And next turn the crawler is somewhat scary, but I do have Spell Pierce to be fair. So if they try to cast the roots with the crawler, it's gonna be okay for me. The ballads would be nice. But I have another scrap shooter. Smite. Okay. So they have 6 mana in total. So I can go Smite the Walker, play Talent, get back a 4 damage. Wait. I can also kill one of these guys. Maybe excuse me. Smite here. 3 mana. 3 mana spent and then one. Don't have enough. Okay. Yeah. I think that's probably. Wait, can I make infinite life? They can make infinite life. But in Arena, you can't really make infinite life, can you? But they could. If I kill the Walker. So I don't want to kill the Walker, I guess. Okay, fair enough. I'm not going to kill the Walker then. They don't have another Walker right now. This is if I had a ballads, this would be so easy. Okay. So I jump block, go to 7. Spell pierce the roots. Then untap. Do some shenanigans. Play like Ral into like Shanty plus Smite or something. Make a jump blocker. I'm gonna be at 5. I'm gonna kill the crawler and then yeah. What do? They get Cauldron back. Okay. You have to cast it though. I should have thought about this a little bit more, but I was like, maybe I can let that resolve. I don't think I can, but maybe. Probably can't. What are they doing? Oh, the XL land. Nice. Okay. Yeah, shit. Having more ballads would have been really important. I would have been able to win this game, I guess, if I had ballads. That sucks. They're gonna attack with all because they know. So I guess I jump here. I mean, I could draw into ballads here with the him. So then out to the situation. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just gonna do that, right? Like, I'm gonna shanty the crawler. Then I have to. Or go Ral, make a token, shanty the crawler, jump here, kill the rubble belt, or kill the walker probably with my cone. Then go to 2. Like jump block a 4/4. These two deal me 2 damage. They also get an overlord next turn. Maybe it's fine. Next turn I have a lot of looks at a ballad, and I have to just dodge removal or something.
Thanks for the helping paw. I've calculated exactly what I need. I am constantly
Okay. Wow. Okay. Can I get to Storm here? 8, 9, theoretically, yeah. I guess I'm just gonna start with this. Oh my god. My heart is pounding like crazy, guys. I go ballads. This goes up to 9. I go opt, and then I can draw 3 and get Storm. Jeez, my heart is pounding like crazy. I can also cast Talent here. And get to Storm. Can lash them for a bunch, theoretically. Maybe I shouldn't. I kinda wanna find Negate though. But nah, yeah, kinda.
I have a plan. Back home, I'm called the Storm's Conduit.
Problem if they find Crawler, I'm in trouble. They have infinite life at least. There's the Negate. A little too late. Like, I kinda need to define Disdainful Stroke, to be honest. There's Disdainful Stroke. Sure. So I kinda need to dodge another turn. Wow, this has been nerve-wracking. Woo! This is a rough matchup, I think. This is like one of the toughest matchups in the format. So next turn. Okay. The question, I guess, is can I Storm kill them with like my Lash here? The answer might be yes. I do have a lot of mana. So I have 1, 2, 3 spells at least. 4, that's 6, 7 mana. 4, 6, 7. And 5, so 15 from that. And then this is going to be a 6 power guy. So it's 21. Okay, let's start with the hit. I think I should have it, yeah. Let's do this. I gotta be a little bit careful to not deck myself. Yeah, but I should be fine. Let's do this. So the copy will just be a 1. Both, yeah. And then this is gonna intensify to 8, so I'm gonna draw 8. I needed 1 mana cards. I didn't really find 1 mana cards. Now I opt, I guess. Storm is... Jesus, man. The rope also, like, I'm at 0 right now. 0 rope is a dangerous game here I'm playing. It's another spell piece. I think theoretically I have lethal. Yeah, that's also kind of good. This... Oh, I have to be careful though. Shit, that actually kills my otter. Okay, so now... What now? Now I'll play a 1 mana card. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. I'm realizing this is gonna be bad. Okay, well, I do get treasures, I guess. Okay. I have to counter a few of those with Spell Pierce. This is gonna be really tricky. Alright, well... I guess I can counter... Yeah, submit 1. Oh my god, the rope... Okay. And then I counter this one again. And I counter the other one. And then I counter this one again. And then I counter this one again. Holy crap. My brain. No, I'm declining on everything. Decline. And like the rope makes this extra stressful. So this is a 6 now. I have a ton of mana. I think I can just cast a Ral, right? And then cast Lash. And have that be game. I think it is enough. It's like Storm 6. Yeah, okay. Jesus. My goodness, I need another break after this. Holy cow, that was an insane game. Woo! Wow. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Everything is going crazy right now. Holy cow. Yes! Oh, God. Damn it, man. Oh. Ooh, man, these lashes, they were not in the list like 2 days ago, like 1.5 days ago. I'm glad I put them there because that Raul emblem plus the lash is really nice to finish games quickly. Oh my god, my head is pounding. Everything's pounding right now. My head is pounding. I'm saying, like, my heart is pounding, my head is pounding, I'm sweating. That was insane. This is a tough matchup. Like, the Roots is just, I can't deal with the Roots, and the Roots is an engine, and the Crawler is a really messed up card that we don't have in Standard. It's like really, really good. When I did Flood out there, I got lucky in that regard. Didn't have a turn 2 Roots either. Kept the hand without any Roots, just a bunch of scrap shooters. Man. Woo! That was sick. Alright. I calmed down a little bit. This seems a bit clunky. I need a third land for sure, but I got the 2 most important colors, so that works. And I do have Ballad for stabilizing if I'm playing in some creature deck, Pixie maybe, whatever. Fabled Passage. It's probably a slow deck, probably like a controlling deck. Maybe Abuela's Awakening. Whew. Yeah, I had to take a bit of a break after that one. Calm my nerves. Last match was pretty insane. Not again against Roots, please. Could you not? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Again against this deck? Jesus. How much red do I have? Okay, so I have 2 red, I have 2 blue, so I could go... Huh. I could try to bounce the Roots and then Spell Pierces on the way back. So I could take Cutter and Pierce, Blood Maw it, and then Pierce it on the way back. It's a bit ambitious, but it could work. What's gonna happen to me this turn? Probably gonna... I don't know about the Pierce. Maybe it's too ambitious. Maybe I should just go Talent Cutter or go like Sleight Cutter and then try to kill everything. And not bother about the Roots. I'm probably gonna go like Dredge's Insight or Overlord here and then make a thing already. And then at that point Pierce becomes iffy. Interesting. Not sure. Oh, it's Abzan, okay. Maybe they miss. They did miss. Okay. I have a lot of pressure here. But yeah, Spell Pierce wouldn't really look that great against the Moltender. I think I'm just gonna bounce the Moltender. Alright, let's hope. I mean, the graveyard doesn't look too hot right now. They played a Portent, so they're a lot slower, which probably good for me. But yeah, now I do have some experience. How am I getting paired into this deck back to back? Okay. Well, I did get paired into 3 Pixies, I guess, which is a great matchup, and I'll get paired into maybe the worst matchup in the format. That is certainly unfortunate. It's like making the decision to not include any like Ghost Vacuum, no nothing like that. While my opponent's just getting Omega unlucky. Well, I guess that's how you win against them. Next turn I'm attacking for 4. 8-12. If I find another 1-drop, I might have... If I find 2 1-drops with the stock up, I might have lethal. They don't have Market Back Walker yet. They could have it in hand and have a Crawler in hand, of course, and just have infinite life next turn. Cauldron. Okay, so that makes 1 plant. Backselling the Overlord. Gain some life. Okay. Yeah, it's easy stock up here, there's no question what I'm doing. Right. Oh, I mean, I guess. Wait a minute. So if I go him, it's draw free. And if I hit 1-1-drop, then these become 4/4s, 4/4, 3/3. So 8, 11, 14. It's not enough. Oh, what's better? I do have a lot of 1-drops. Him was stock up. This essentially is top 3 1-drop, and this is top 3, top 5 2 1-drops. I guess I'll go with the top 1. Skycrash. Don't think that's very good here. Is it? They don't even have more creatures in the bin. It's interesting. I could just play it more slowly and kill the Cauldron. And then like I won't be able to kill them next turn anyways. So I'd rather just mess with their board state. Yeah. It's probably the right move. Tricky spot. I don't know. Oof, my rope is getting slow again. They're jumping. Well, the stage is yours. You got this turn. Probably more turns I won't give you. If you have Crawler plus Walker, yes, let's go. Whoa. Woo. Okay, huge. Huge. So, didn't show me any white cards besides this thing, I guess. So they just play that as a white card. Maybe they have Ketramose. Okay, do I want to do the same? They could have High Noon, theoretically, for what it's worth, I guess. Do I just want to do the same thing again? That I did last time. So last time I did this. I cut all these, right? And then I smite on the draw, negate, Disdainful Stroke, Spell Pierce, stock up seems reasonable. I think I cut a talent for a stock up. This was my configuration for the last game. I did also have this, I guess, but I think Skycrash might be better in Abrade. Just going again with the Raw plan. I kind of like that. They're gonna have a lot of artifact hate, especially after losing that game so badly to my stuff. I might want to have another ballad. That's what I'm thinking right now. Maybe I don't need all the stock ups. Maybe this is fine. Could also cut a cantrip for 1 mana. Alright, I'll try this. Just Grixis control in these post-board games. That's how we roll. Whew. Making me nervous getting paired into that deck. Making me nervous. This is a great hand. It's a little awkward that I can't. If I want to counter roots and I don't have an op right now, it's a little awkward. But I just have to play as if I Like a Spirebluff Canal would be a genius here. Okay, important. Really important. Okay. So now I can go talent Sleight. I can start with this Sleight, I guess. Just take the stock up, yeah. Blue. Whew, okay. Perfect world, we can use this and this next turn. Alright, fair enough. They found a crawler. No second thing though. I guess in this case I will just stock up. The crawler is not threatening right now. Shanty and Stroke. Yeah, I guess I like both those. Don't need the black mana right now. That spell pierce was so clutch. And drawing the blue off the top was pretty huge too. They have another root? No, good. They're setting up for the crawler nicely. Oh, they have Kambal as the anti. Okay, that's an anti-auto stack as well. They get a token when I get a token. They get a drain. It's also good against Mobilize. So I took the Overlord. Bit awkward mana situation, I guess. No black. I have a Market Back Walker, okay. And we do have a Smite now. Wow, okay. I kind of want to use the Shanty though, I feel like. I really want to up the pressure as well right now. It's like my opponent has a lot of gasoline there. Yeah, I kind of need another Disdainful Stroke. I probably have to Disdainful Stroke this turn already. She doesn't make infinite life. It's so annoying. Okay, let's think about this. Okay, I think I found a decent line. I can go Smite, make a treasure. Let's start with this. And then I can maybe get back get back a Disdainful Stroke with my talent. Maybe I shouldn't have played my land there. No. Tricky. Like I can Disdainful Stroke and then get the Disdainful Stroke back to counter the Overlord. I could have also let the Market Back Walker live and not attack. That maybe is the best line of all. Okay, they played that as well. Interesting. That's pretty strong. Fair enough. Yikes. Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. Splashing for Dollmaker. Okay, well, but now I can Shanty the Dollmaker and draw 2 cards for him. And then we can see from there. They take the Kambal, interesting. Yeah, Ballad's looking pretty good on this board. So now my Shanty is 4 damage already. But there's a Ballad. I guess I can kind of ignore the Kambal. It doesn't really do a whole lot. I think I'm just gonna double shoot this, I suppose. It's kind of annoying, but This is tricky because I have to worry about the combo. And I also, like, they also present threats and I can't really attack them that well. No, I don't even have anything to do. But I can activate my talent to do something, but I kind of have to draw. I guess I'm just gonna get a stroke back with my talent. And then I just hope to draw into card advantage. Probably the best plan. I can get a Dollmaker back. I mean, they're grinding like insane. That's just really tough to beat. There's a black. Like, they can Dollmaker and get back the Crawler and gain infinite life, right? That's sort of the problem here. I guess I need to bring in Torpor Orb for game 3. If it comes to that. So, do I just let them gain infinite life? Is that just... Do I just not care? Then I like... It's like on Arena, you can't really gain infinite life. Then just ballot them. I think that might just be the best plan I have. So this also kills with Insight, I guess. Right, they can just cast the Insight with the Crawler as well, but they don't have enough mana to do all that in one turn. Super interesting game. Super interesting. Not sure. Maybe I should have let the Market Backwalker live and not attack. That was potentially the misplay. Okay, now they have lethal. So they had another Crawler in hand, and if they go for lethal, they can just kill me. If I would have taken the Disdainful Stroke, I could have survived another turn, but I didn't really have any like plan. Was my issue with that line. If they go Dollmaker... Yeah, I mean, this matchup's tough. I guess I need Torpor Orb for game 3. I mean, Torpor Orb shuts off the Scrap Shooter, I suppose, which is good for me. Crazy. Yeah, this engine is a lot. And now they have infinite damage with the Kambal. Alright, fair enough. GG. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I could have taken the Disdainful Stroke there, but like, if my top card is a land, I'd also lose. It's like... not really winning. I could also go with the Cutter again on the play. I mean, it looks like they don't have High Noon. Smite is gonna come out. And Cutter works well with Torpor Orb a little bit. Raw seems pretty effective to me. It's just like one card to do the whole trick and not care about anything. I'm on the play now. Do they have Cauldron? They did have Cauldron in one game, right? I'm wondering if I should keep all these Abrades in the deck. I kind of want to have another stock up on the play, is my thinking. But I need to cut a card. Maybe I cut Sleight of Hand. When in doubt, cut the Sleight of Hand. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Tender. I don't think I have to play the Torpor Orb right now. It's not necessary. Maybe I should have cut the Lash. It's like a little bit of a middling card. And Phantasm Extraction in the deck. That's definitely gonna stay. Hmm. I think I'm putting this on red. So I can go double shanty, draw 4. Really just want to convert these shanties into draw effects at this point. Also, if they play a 4 toughness creature, of course. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the pig. The question now is, well, I can't. Yeah. The question is, do I want to pop off to him? I think I do. But I'll take the draw free. I can't double intensify there because one of them is gonna fizzle. There's a Ral. Guess I'm just gonna opt. That's probably good. Do I go for ultimate or do I go for draw? They have not enough graveyard for Crawler to do damage to me right now, to like kill me. So they also don't have Market Backwalker yet. Going for the win is probably a good idea. I can also minus next turn, right? If I want to.
Doesn't take a genius to otter to otter. I can invent my way to victory.
This orb could also be shutting off good amount of cards in their hand. I mean, I certainly have the late game locked up at this point. I just have to play in a way that I don't die to the combo. That's what I'm thinking right now. And how do I maximize that, you know? Maybe by drawing cards, but maybe also going for the storm plan. I don't know. I think what I did here is kind of smart. I'm delaying the decision on the drawing cards effect. Bad into a planeswalker removal, I guess, but I think that's unlikely to happen. Okay. That's pretty unimpressive, if I may say so. Stock up. Alright, well, let's do that then.
Time to embrace the local culture.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna take land him, I suppose. So they go up to 5 in the graveyard. If they play like Dredgers inside plus a Crawler, I could die theoretically. I'm also potentially setting up lethal if I make an otter. I really just die to like land, mill stuff, mill crawler, and also have like the mill walker or half walker. So they need like the free cards in the hand need to be land, dredgers inside, and a crawler, and they need to either draw a crawler or mill it. So like the odds of me dying here seem pretty low. could draw first. No. I think I'm just gonna go for the kill.
I've calculated exactly what I need. I hope you've got bottled lightning.
Just your casual 2-mana draw 5, don't mind me. Okay, next turn I have 4 spells I can cast, so that's 15. None of the spells interact with the board though, so if they have some jump blockers. Yeah, these porcine portents look pretty terrible. Like, I think I'm much happier running into this version than to the other one. Okay. Dollmaker, yep. Okay, so I have Ral Ultimate. And then, like, I can him to the ages now. Probably gonna be able to find a kill somehow.
I've calculated exactly what I need.
Yeah.
This is the part where you run away screaming.
I just need to find... Oh, I guess... No, I think no. If I find a shanty, I can just shoot these guys a lot, right? Yeah, that should be it.
Well, gotta work with what's available.
Ooh, okay. Another Roots player down. Stop with the Roots players, come on. 5-0. Let's go. Okay. Upon mulligans, I guess I keep this. Triple cantrip is fine by me. Whew. Oh, is it otters? Otters for once. Nice. Exactly what I was looking for. Okay. Spell Pierce is a little bit on my mind. Yeah. Well, I do have stock up, so if the Spell Pierce my cutter, then I can stock up. I think I'm gonna slow play it though. Him or for 4th land. I think I'm gonna take the him. Cars cards, they seem good. They're good cards, right? Okay, opponent playing it very slow. Maybe they're sitting on counter spells? Just a bunch of removal? Huh. Now I'm wondering if I even should go for the turn 3 cutter here. Okay. Just a bunch of removal, maybe Spell Pierce, no card draw, no cuttering. Interesting. Do I play around the Spell Pierce? Is that too Omega Brain? Main deck Spell Pierce. I feel like I have the luxury to play around it. That's what I'm thinking right now. I have Spell Pierce now. I don't think I want that though. At this point in the game. Alright, I'm just gonna pass the turn again. I'm not even gonna cast stock up now. They're probably sitting on shanties. Oh. The mirror match. What the frick? But opponent playing a mountain, so not on my list. Alright. Maybe I should have kept the Spell Pierce. No, that doesn't have anything. Okay. Just gonna slight, I think. I could also him. I think maybe him is better actually, because my hand is kind of clunky. Another cutter is good. It's good. It's gonna get shantied. Oh, okay. I see what you're up to. I guess I should have kept the Spell Pierce. All right, Grixis heist control. Maybe not even running any cutters. Maybe just all. They're running the chorus package, surely. All right. Well, that card's pretty scary. Not gonna lie. I can flood more permanents back into my hand, like my stuff, which is good. Like if they find a Cori-Steel Cutter, I can just get it back. Oh, they found an Abrade. No, not good. All right. Well, I know they have this now, so Spell Pierce is going to be excellent in the post-board games. Like that card's really weak to Spell Pierce. So that's something good, I guess. But also means they have a little bit more over-the-top action than I do. No land drop to give. Okay. Do they have like Into the Flood Maw here? What's going on? Looks like it. Bounce my guy. Yeah, okay, I think I'm just gonna opt to try to hit a land drop. Seems pretty important. They can resolve another getaway, which would be rough, I guess. Yeah. It's like, it is how it is, I guess. Certainly tough to play against multiples of that. I guess I can bounce it, but that seems less than ideal. Alright, fair enough. It doesn't find spells, right? So that's, I guess, an upside. Let's stock up, shall we? I'd like to find more cutters or talents. I guess I'm just gonna stock up again. Karos is certainly appealing as well. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be better in talent, I think. They can deal me a lot of damage with these guys. Maybe I was meant to bounce one of them? Maybe I was. On the chorus of mine. Maybe I was meant to bounce one of them, huh? Yeah, I didn't really think this through much. Just for the tempo aspect. That was one of their Skycrashers. Okay. Bounce my own talent theoretically. Up the pressure. So if I bounce my talent, they get 2 creatures, then I can shanty both of them and draw a bunch of cards. But I only have so much mana. Okay, let's do this. No, wait. Yeah, let's do this. Let's shanty the otter. And flood modded talent, I guess. Just want to up the pressure against these getaways. I guess I'm just gonna kill the fish as well. Deal them a ton of damage. 11 in total. These getaways are scary as hell. Yeah, that's something. Okay, another cutter, wow. They don't seem to have anything. I mean, I guess they have removal still. I guess I'm just going to deal them 6 here, and then maybe I can cast these 2 in their turns to get 2 more monks. Then kill them next turn. It's a strategy, although they do have another ballad maybe in their hand. But I guess against the ballad I can kill one of my guys end of turn, or like in response to the ballad. And then I can draw and then make more stuff. Stock up, sure. Drew all 4 cutters this game. Yeah, I think I would basically create 1 monk doing this. Not sure if that's even that good. Maybe it is. Probably. Having one extra monk might be everything. I didn't need to do it right now. No, I do need to do it right now, of course, because I don't have the cutter anymore. Otherwise. This draws 6 resolves. I feel pretty good about this game. I mean, I have 4 prowess creatures in play. We'll get a 5th. Alright. So that's 17. I can bounce this to get another prowess trigger. It's a lot of prowess triggers. That's like 5 prowess triggers. They can shanty one guy. I think I have him. Even if they have shanty here. Oh, that's sick. Okay. That is actually pretty annoying. Damn. I have 8 mana. That's 17 life. Okay, let's... Okay, I mean... So this is... I can cast 4 spells at least. Yeah, no, it's lethal, right? It looks like lethal to me. So I can go this phase. It's enough. Is that 14? Crazy. Cori-Steel Cutter, what a card. Alright, it's definitely enough now. Oh yeah, super enough. Whew. Nope. It's funny how we ended up on very similar cards. It's 12, 17, 22. No big deal. I don't even need to cast the Flood Maw, which I could. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Grixis mirror match. They do have Abrades and Skycrash too. Those are their Abrade and Skycrash, right? They cast one of mine as well, I believe. They literally destroyed 3 cutters this game. Okay. Okay. I think the Ral is not that good because it dies to Shanty. I didn't even see any... I didn't even see any cutters. Maybe they don't have any. I guess I'm gonna play as if they don't have any. I guess I could have one Skycrash. The Flood Maws are kind of okay against... How are they winning the game, though? That's the question, I guess. Flood Maws are kind of decent against them getting my stuff. Not sure about the Lash. Okay, Stock Up. Typhoon, I think's good. Negate, Stroke, Spell Pierce. And then maybe I want to Skycrash instead of like a Flood Maw, just to hedge. I don't know about the Stroke either, but it does also counter the Ballads in a pinch. The Ral is not totally bad either. Like, you can just play it, draw some cards in the late game. Like, these games are going to go until this. Like, this was turn 9. I'm going to try it like this. I didn't see any cutters, so I'm not going to play around it, but they obviously might have it. Who knows? That was a reasonable hand. It's funny, like, do you even want to go for Talent? Because it enables their Shanty. Their Flood Maw again. I'm just going to bounce my order. Okay. I guess I'll just do the same. I mean, I think actually not. I think I'm actually happy if they counter my him. They don't want to get it spell pierced, sure. Oh, okay. That's pretty annoying. Huh. Okay. I guess I need those Flood Maws or Shanty. 4 toughness is tough. Should I Cori-Steel Cutter nonetheless to sort of go into the race? Or should I stock up? I can actually make a dragon next turn and block that thing. It's a little clunky here. Although it would have enabled my Ribald Shanty to kill this thing. Tricky spot. Because I need more Flood Maws here in this matchup. Sleight of Hand, sure. Well, now I can't even block that effectively anymore. I could race it. It's not unreasonable to race it with the cutter if my cutter survives. They seem to have mana problems over there. Another Haven. Into the Flood Maw. So I can go stock up Flood Maw? I'm gonna try to eat one of those with a Typhoon. I mean, if they remove it as Shanties, they could have a second Flood Maw, which would be pretty good against my Typhoon. The upside is very high, though. I could also just go into a race, honestly. Maybe that's just best. I do want the land, I think. Maybe, maybe Spell Pierce? Like I have to, yeah, I have to take the cutter, I think, yeah. And then we bounce. So if we bounce the 2/5, we can leave this as a 4/4 and just make a 1/1, or we can bounce this guy and we attack for 5, one more. I think I'm better off just doing this, maybe. Not re-equipping. Huh, okay. These guys, yeah. They can't find lands with Heist. Heist only finds spells. I don't have any black cards in my deck for what it's worth. Post board here. On 0. Yeah, I think the Skycrash should probably just be a Flood Maw for game 3. But they can take like another cantrip or something too. They have a Shanty, that's nice. I don't really have any good moves right now. I could try to beat him with a Dragon Typhoon hardcast, I guess. Just try to raise my opponent. Those guys are gonna grow pretty big. But yeah, I think that's the only way. Could also attack there, theoretically. Take the Sleight of Hand here. Could sacrifice one monk for 5 damage, it's probably good. No. Next turn I have a lot of attackers, that's for sure. The 2 monks I have in play could get up to 4/4, and then I have 3 more monks coming from the cutters, which are all gonna be free freeze. So I have 8 plus 9, 17. Why do I get to see the card? That's interesting. Maybe they took it from here and I can see it. Because now I have less. That's just still 14 damage coming at them, I guess. If they have 1 removal, it's 4/10 damage. It's not enough. But I could find another spell with the Sleight of Hand I could cast. That was my Flood Maw, so I don't have a Flood Maw left. If they kill that monk too, there's no way I have lethal. No, I might have to play the Typhoon and win that way. Which could work. I could also bounce one of the Avens and play Stormchaser's talent, put him down to 9. If I play Cutter here, make some dudes. It's just like, yeah, it's just like 8 damage maybe. It puts a lot of pressure on my opponent, to be fair. They can hit me for 8 in the air next turn. If I play Typhoon, it could also beat them on the next turn. Oh, I don't have time. I think Typhoon is too risky. Also, they could have their own Stormchaser's talent to just get the Flood Maw back and bounce the Typhoon. What do I do here? Just take stock up for next turn, probably. Try to spell pierce them somehow. Jeez! Fuck! The rope got me. Shit. Now this is stuck in the mid game, yeah? Fuck. Fucking hell. 2 extra damage. Fuck me. Shit. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, the rope. The rope. I get it, man. I have 16 minutes on the clock. Give me a little bit more time, huh? These turns are complicated. Okay, anyways. Man, putting him to 5, obviously a whole lot of difference. Frick. These Thieving Avens really went the distance, huh? Damn it. I mean, you can also just stay back with them theoretically at this point. They don't have to get super aggressive. Man, those 2 life. Oof, it's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me. Anyways, it happened. It's part of the game. I didn't use my rope time well. It is how it is. They don't do anything. Not a stock up. Torch my guy, sure. Rare Shanty, another one, yep. My Shanty is just a deal free. You gotta be kidding me. I'm so tilted right now. That one rope fucking killed me. That one rope was and it's 1 short from killing them. It's unreal. It's unfucking real. I'm so tilted right now. Woo! Okay. Wow. Yeah, if that's how you're gonna do it, Arena, if that's how you're gonna do it, yeah. That's how you're gonna do it. That's how you're gonna do it, yeah. Okay. 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 All right. That's how you're gonna do me. That's how you're gonna do me, yeah? Can't believe my freaking luck! Oh, this guy just didn't click the talent enough. Alright, I was 6-0. I would have been 6-0 already. I would have been 6-0 already. Alright, anyways. Whew. Man, that's tilting. Came down to those last points. Just, I had him. Oh well, oh well. Had really nice draws these games too. Like game 1 and game 2, both times I had great draws. My opponent was like stuck on mana a little bit this game. That was my chance, and I even casted the spell already, didn't I? Like the rope still went on. Like the spell was already on the stack. Just arena things, man. It's so brutal. So freaking brutal. All right, concentrate. It's a lot of lands. I think it's fine though. Not 100% sure, but maybe I should just play the Fear turn 1. Probably. It's probably good enough. That's really frustrating. Maybe these two, I think. They have talent too, okay. Guess Shanty would have been nice then. Oh god, okay. No plays there, so no second him. Maybe sitting on shanties and whatnot. You're gonna activate talent here? I could bounce that. Somewhat decent tempo swing. It's not like necessarily a tempo positive play, but okay. Let's think about this. Probably want to put this on blue, right? I might want to just hold up Negate here, to be honest. Yeah. So I kind of want to protect my cutter from an Abrade. And I can also spell pierce plus Shanty, theoretically. Okay, no black again. That's fine. How do I want to play this? I could Spell Pierce it, and then like Shanty, make another Monk, go really aggressive. I think that might be the call, actually. Sure, they have a loaded hand, but they certainly have the board disadvantage. They could have Ballad, I guess. Typhoon. Yeah. Just stocking up here. Talent him and land. I think I could get really aggressive and just take talent land. Or I could go him. So I'm attacking here for free. 6, 8. Do have talents in place, so I technically don't really run out of cards. Don't know if I want to hold up the negate any further. I think I want to do. I think I'm just gonna do it like that. The ballad can really get him out of the situation, I guess. But I do have negate. No mana for the ballad. Yeah, I'm gonna say no to that. Spell Pierce, there it is. Alright. I mean, no ballads means I still have a ton of monks. A ton of prowess creatures. They can burn some of them, I guess. I can get him back now, draw some cards. These talents. I don't even have him in the graveyard, never mind. Well, that was a good start to things, I guess. Now I can just get a Shanty back to kill the otter. Land, I don't think I want that. Cutter. Yeah, I mean, what else am I gonna do? I guess I could have played a Cutter. I guess they can Flood Maw my talent here, theoretically. Didn't really think about that one. Then I can Prowess trigger again, which is pretty strong for me. They need to interact. No, they don't need to interact. They actually can go to 1, so they could have a him here. And then untap, draw into Black Source plus Ballads, maybe. They're gonna gain a lot of life with the Ballad. Nah, not that much, I guess. 5 life. Looks like that's what's up, huh? Yeah. Alright. I mean, I assume they're gonna find it at this point. Would be kind of wild if they didn't. They haven't cast it yet. Thinking they've turned through. Next turn, if I draw an untapped land, I can go Cutter into like Opt or something. But maybe I should just set up more. Like, if I draw untapped land, I should probably just take stock up. They're gonna be at 6 life. I mean, maybe they just don't have it. That's crazy. If that's the case. I should have won game 2, to be fair, so I mean, there's some justice. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, I don't think they survived this turn. I would be very surprised. Another him. Okay. Nice. Just for the fun of it. Just seeing where the black source is. Okay, I got lucky this game, I guess. Should have won game 2. Man, what a roller coaster of emotions, honestly. Crazy. Oh, 6-0. One more to go. All right, here we go again. Double tapland start, but I do have a shanty. Yeah, seems okay. What are we up against this time? Inspiring Vantage. Okay, something new. Okay. That is likely to be Mobilize, I guess. It's a matchup I haven't tested myself. Okay, a good start. I mean, I guess I could have played Spell Pierce turn 1. Why didn't I think about that? That would have made my life easier. For sure. Oh my god. Okay, well, it is how it is. Jesus Christ, why did I not think about Waystone Guidance? I was like, oh, I'm playing it's a creature deck. I want to get my tap lands out, which is reasonable, but I also just drew another untapped land. If they have the Mardu Dragon here, I'm cooked. Okay. They might have Resolute Reinforcements. That's also pretty bad if they have that. Nope. Spell Pierce number 2. Looks like they have that, huh? Maybe. Shanty. Okay, that's important. Yeah, let's play this on red, I guess. Could also play it on blue, theoretically. Maybe it's better, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. All right. Okay. Why do they do it pre-combat? All right, not bad. Ah, because they want to give it haste. I see. That's pretty insane, actually. Yeah, just empty your hand turn 4. Yeah, that Spell Pierce turn 1 would have been probably game-winning for me. I guess I punted this myself. Yeah. So I'm gonna get hit by a bit. I mean, the draw certainly wasn't embarrassing. 2, 4, 5, 13. Cool. So if I can kill one of their guys, I still die. So I need to draw like 2 interaction spells here. It's a little too late. So if I kill this, I still take lethal. Brutal. Yeah, I mean, I lost the game because I didn't have my spell pierce up for this guidance. Yikes. Oh well. Okay, I think this is another matchup where I just go full control. Don't think I want these. I think Spell Pierce is probably fine. I didn't see other spells. They sometimes play the 4-mana Collected Company. I want the Ballads. I want the Typhoon, I think. It's a good blocker. Smite might just be fine enough. I could also play a Ral, or like one Ral at least. So we'll go the control route. I don't know how many spell pieces I want. Also thinking about the Smite, the stock up too. Stalking up into the Ballad turn 4 seems kind of nice. Making a 4/4 dragon seems dope during combat. That was frustrating. I guess, yeah, I could have really just turn 1 pass with Island up. It's a bit awkward. I mean, my hand, I did I draw an Orb? No, I didn't have the Orb yet. And then like guidance, counter the guidance. The draw was just outright perfect too. Like, holy cow. Like 4th land plus a creature plus the haste guy. Pretty insane. And then turn 3 they had their double creature as well. They just had the absolute nut draw. Oh well, that is how it is. Yeah, I'm not sure about some of these removal spells. If they can't drop a guidance on me early, I'm probably doing okay, right? That's my thinking. I don't know. I haven't played this matchup myself much. Oh, it would be pretty hefty if I just get got by them now. Just like 6-0 into 6-2. Shaky hand. But I don't know. Can you mulligan a hand like this? Mulligan. Okay, good. Do I even cast my talent? I don't think so. I have like Ballad coming up, so I'm probably not supposed to put pressure on them. I don't know. It's kind of interesting that they play this guy. It's pretty medium, but it helps them curve out, and it does find guidance, and they put top right now. Flood Maw. Don't think I want this here. I don't know. Okay. Not my greatest cards, for sure. I'm just gonna Surveil. Okay, that's good. Now I can resolve guidance, which I'm probably pretty happy about. The deck is a lot worse without that card. What creatures with haste do they have? They have the Thunder Kite. I'm just not sure if I should even attack with this guy. Could save some life points, you know. Bodyguard, interesting. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. How much damage can they deal me? If they have Hellkite, it's 6 plus 6, jump 1, take 10. They have another 2-drop or 1-drop. No, wait, Hellkite is even more. Hellkite is like 10 in itself, right? Yikes. So if they have 1-drop plus Hellkite, then it's like 6 from this. Hellkite deals me 6 in total, I guess. Plus the 2 more, so 10. That's 16, plus the 2 drops and 18 damage. So if I chump one of them... I mean, I think I have to play in a way where, like, whatever, you know? Werefox is an interesting choice. I guess having flash is kind of neat. With the guidance. Just having flash threats is nice. Now the Ballad is super bad into the Resolute reinforcements. Looks like they have that. It's pretty scary. Right, like they can just go reinforcement sack those two. Yeah. Okay. Just please don't kill me. Jesus, man, the guidance turn 2 is everything. Without the guidance, the deck is so bad. I mean, I don't even have to hold full control. It's such an all-in deck. All right. Just 12 to my face, no big deal. Okay. I guess I'm stupid. What did I just do? Why didn't I cast? Okay, I'm really not playing well at all. I'm just like, my brain is fried, I guess. So what do I do here? Do a Shanty? And my Ballad is not even going to be lethal. That's a problem. I just like playing so badly. It's unreal. Like I should have, of course, cast my Chorus beginning of combat. I was like so happy they didn't kill me there, but I should have cast Chorus beginning of combat, prevent like infinite damage. Now I can just die to a Hellkite. Right? Like I'm not gonna have close to enough life to beat that Hellkite at this point. Just super bad. Yeah. All right, well, that was that. So, I mean, if I kill one of the guys before combat, I lose like... I don't lose as much life, right? Like I just take like 5 damage less. 5 damage less. I would be at 12 right now. And then the Hellkite would be 10. Which wouldn't kill me. And then I would draw 4 and probably like I can then get back to Shanty. So both game 1 I could have spell pierced the guidance turn 2, and game 2 I could have yeah. I mean, this was one of the toughest. Like, I'm still in the tournament, but like I just feel so exhausted. Like, this tournament has really taken a toll on me. Like, really had taken a toll on me. It's so freaking exhausting. And you can see that in these games where I just yeah, messed up. That sucks. I mean, game 1 arguably fine the way I played that maybe, but guidance is just so ridiculous in that. Like, it's just such a coin flip deck. It's like, yeah, you have guidance, okay, your deck's good. If you don't, your deck sucks. Yeah. It's also just a ridiculous Magic card. Like, some of these Alchemy cards, like, they literally printed 2-mana enchantments that not only buffs your tokens, like if you have random tokens, it also just gives all your creatures extra 4 power. Extra 4 power to the first creature you cast every turn. Think about that. on like multiple bodies. So it's like evasion as well. It's not like just 4+4 or 4+0. It's multiple creatures and it adds up. And it combines with other things. Like this card is so pushed. Like I'm saying this playing this card. Duh. But some of these design choices are just questionable. Like this card probably shouldn't be legal. This card should also not be legal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just way better than everything else that's going on. Like what were you thinking? This is just not a good design. Like it's just way too broken, as is this as well. And all the chorus cards, they're all pretty messed up. Anyways, I gotta play tight for the last one. All right, lost another die roll, but hand looks pretty good. Just give me Pixie, please. Oh man, like, by the way, the whole you normally only get 6 wins, right? Crossroads turn 1 makes me think they're on orders. You normally get you can have 2 losses, but for this qualifier they just messed up. And so they won't give us that. It's just a matter of fact. We just have to play without it. That another teaching. Yeah, fair enough. Which sucks big time, because it means now back against the wall. I'm 6-1. If I lose, I'm out. Normally it would be 2 losses and you're like, I would have another loss to give. But I don't. Nothing. Okay. Just plain nothing. Interesting. For the finals, an auto opponent who doesn't play anything on turn 3. I mean, I guess I'm happy about that. There's an interesting situation here where you actually maybe want to shanty your own guy, which I think I'm going to do. Just to disable their chorus count and to enable your chorus count. Because if they have a chorus here, which is likely, of course, then now they just draw 1 card and I draw 2. Yeah. Could play around Spell Pierce. Yeah, I guess I'm going to. Man, that mobilized matchup, I wish I would have played a little tighter, but it is now in the past. Fair enough. Okay, wow. That's strong. I mean, my turn is also pretty good. I have removal for the cutter, but yeah. Okay. May the cutter races begin. If they have another cutter here, I'm obviously a bit in trouble. Behind on board. Let's hope they don't have one. Okay, a slick shot is probably a lot of damage. Okay, now I need to find a shock. But I have a stock up. I can also find Flood Maw, to be fair. I'm gonna take a bunch here. Yeah. Man, it would be such a rough way to end it. Okay, let's just concentrate on this game. Let's not mess up like against the mobilized guy. Did I have another spell here? Pwah. Oh my god. That's what, 11? 14? I go to 4? Jesus, brother. What the heck did you just do to me? You just had Slick Shot with 4 spells? What is going on? Why today of all days? Jesus Christ. I think I might just take the stock up, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Just believe in the heart of the cards. This orb will find me something. Then I can double cutter next turn. Lots of mountains over there. I mean, maybe they don't have Burst Lightning if they're playing Shanty and Shovelcide. I guess not. So I guess at least in that regard, I'm safe. But they have Slick Shots in the deck, so I should probably plan for the future and just stock up and play control. It's also interesting, like, going back to this, I mean, if I had a Shanty, but I don't know, it wouldn't have done anything against the Slick Shot. I mean, the Slick Shot would have grown out of the Shanty range, right? So, like, yeah. Okay, number 2. Okay. Am I even opting? Don't think I am. Probably that and the... Huh. The Lash? Yeah, I think so. I could also take the Talent and then, like... No. Take Lash. Like, I could Sleight of Hand here and then next turn, then, like, do these two, but I don't think that's good. Am I attacking? I think I am. Looks like they have, like, another Shanty, maybe? Something like that. I'm glad I kept the stock up, I guess, over the other one. The cutter I could have kept. Okay. They have a Shanty. Shanty is 4 damage right now. My nerves. After this is over, I'm gonna take a walk. I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna treat myself, no matter how this goes. Good damn it, man. This was an exhausting tournament. Been sitting here for like 5 hours. I could protect my guy and deal them what? 5, 9? Then I don't get the monks in my turn though. Yeah, it's probably best to just protect my guy. I don't even have black, right? I do have black, but is that really what I want to keep? Don't think so. I think the game is ending before that happens. Have another Shanty. Okay. They could have Lash. They had one more turn. They had one more turn to draw that. Yeah. Next turn I would have killed them pretty likely. Double cutter. They're at 11. Cool. 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 All right. Well, I have some sideboard notes I made for myself. Yeah. Can't believe this shit. I can't believe this shit. I'm going freaking nuts here. First the slick shot, and then you rip the slash off the top on the last freaking turn. I don't deserve this shit. Braid, like Pierce, that's it. And I bought out one Ballad, one Flood Maw. Stock Up's reasonable, maybe on the play as well. Negate's also reasonable. Countering stuff, killing things. Man, okay. I don't know about the ballad. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not good on the play at all. Should I try this? A little scared of the slick shot. Only having 2 Flood Maws. Maybe wrong. Could see myself trimming like some of these. I guess I have a Abrade for the slick shot as well. It's a lot of reactive cards on the play here. I am the more controlling version for sure though, so. Oh man, one way. What a way to do it. I mean, the mobilized game was so unfortunate too because I messed up there. It sucks. It sucks. It's brutal. Magic's so brutal. You just like one misstep, you just get punished. You just get so punished. This game is ruthless. The lash off the top. Spell Pierce my Sleight of Hand. Fair enough. Thinking about it, if I want to hold up Spell Pierce, but I think I'd rather just deal more damage. Clouded Slick Shot. I think I'm just gonna stock up. I'm at 20, like they don't even have teachings, you know. Probably Cutter plus a land. Yeah. Could also take Skycrash there theoretically. Go a little bit more controlling, like if they go Cutter plus Shock here. They go another Slick Shot, okay. Just want to combo kill me, yeah. Okay. Guess I'll just stock up. No Spell Pierce. I mean, certainly taking the Shanty. The question is, what is the second card? They don't have Spell Pierce. They don't seem to have removal either. I wonder about the Spell Pierce. Is that good here? The Cutter doesn't seem great. I feel like I'm supposed to play the control role this game. So they got a 13 here next turn. Maybe just more Flood Maws. It's a weird game. I mean, I don't know. I have like the mana advantage, the board advantage. They don't seem to have removal. I have like pretty loaded hand. Nothing again, yeah. They don't have a shanty, right? So they're sitting on like harmonious thingy. Kind of want to up the pressure a little bit. Just play Cutter. I could also just play Cutter and pass. But I could also play the Lash to their face. And then they're kind of under the gun, and like, it's going to be somewhat difficult to kill me, right? Through a Flood Maw. On 20. That's what I'm thinking. What are they thinking about? They have like Spell Pierce? So like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for the dome here. All I have is this pressure and all this interaction. So I want to make a monk here. I want to get the game over with, and like I can't imagine they can kill me through a Flood Maw. Right? Like that's gonna be pretty nasty if they do. What? Post combat? Okay. 4/2 flash. Okay. Damn. Nice. Okay. That's supposed to be good in the mirror match? I don't know about that. So they were thinking about bouncing my Cutter. What's the bargain cost? Oh, the bargain is sacrifice a thing. I thought it was gift, so they can't even bargain, yeah. If that's your play, just do this. They just have 0 instant spells? That instantly resolved? What a weird game, I'm not gonna lie. They activate that. Spell Pierce. They just have this most scuffed draw ever. I think I just have lethal here, right? So this is gonna be I can't think of it. It's gonna be a 5/5 and the other guy's gonna be also huge. Yeah, I have lethal. Okay, what a weird game. Well, one game for all the marbles. I'm on the draw. Ay. Okay. Never got to use the slick shots. Okay. Smite, I suppose, although it's not great against... Yeah, it's certainly gonna come in. And I guess I also the Flood Maw, so what do I take out then? Huh. One of these. Maybe the theater. Go down to 21 lands on the draw here. Seems not totally unreasonable. Not playing any black either. Yeah. Maybe you take out like a slide or something. I'm just gonna not think about it too much. I mean, in the end, it's just like one card, diff, whatever. Man, these tournaments are insane. I wish I would have played tighter against the mobilized guy and I would have gotten maybe a shot there. Like, I could have just easily lost game 3 as well, but, you know, could have just thought about things. But maybe that was also an experience thing. Like, if I would have played the matchup before or, like, more often, I would have known exactly what to do on turn 1 there, and I would have been like, oh, no, don't play Thundering Falls. Waystone Guidance is the best card in their deck, and if they have it on turn 2, you lose. So just play your island and pass the turn. That's when you have Spellpierce in your deck to counter those busted 2 mana and 3 mana cards. Cori-Steel Cutter, Hymn to the Ages, Nocturne Moon, Stalk Up, Waystone Guidance. Sure. No Shanty, no Cindercone Smite, but I'll take it. That's interesting. That makes me not want to play my talent. Cutter and a land. I think I take Cutter. Like, Cut's just too good in this matchup. Could bite me, but hopefully it doesn't. Talent, okay. So I'm just gonna lash that one. They could Shanty it, I guess, if they want to. Probably means they have a Hymn to the Ages. Big draw step coming for me here. Okay. That was good. Also literally the best land in the deck. Spirebluff Canal. Whew. Okay. Opt. Okay, not the best start. No Cutter. Just pass again. This is a chorus game. It might certainly be a Cutter game. I tell you what, it is. If they have Pierce, they have Pierce, so be it. They don't. They don't. Jeez. Let's not celebrate too early, but this is certainly pretty good, to say the least. Interesting. I guess the Smite, huh? Crazy. Okay. I'm gonna be so relieved if I win this. I guess they could have that 4-2 guy again, but doesn't really block that well or do anything. So they have that. They bounce one of the guys. I opt, then I still deal 10. Or smite it. I think we're gonna just leave it at this. And then just smite it. Next turn I can opt plus him. Yeah. I guess they can bargain me here if they want. Just gonna take it and then I'm gonna block. Okay, fair. No, I guess I'm not smiting anything. Fair enough. The smite just didn't do anything this game. It's kind of funny. I could use it to ramp here, theoretically. Guys, chill. All right. I don't want to celebrate quite yet, guys, but it looks good. It does look pretty good. You get smited for some extra prowess action. I can't believe I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe I was really thinking I would just do the O2 here. Oh, crazy. My opponent just had nothing. Like putting this card into your deck, not a good strategy. Just Flood Maws and Cutter just doing the Cutter thing. Alright, you got it. Could have dealt even more damage with the Shanty on my Monk. Ah, triple Cutter for the W. I can't believe it, guys. I'm so relieved. Holy shoot. Ah, man. All right, well, day 2, huh? And they made the change that now you can you only need to win 4 matches on day number 2 to get it done. Wow. So we lost against the mobilized guy where I punted pretty hard. This deck felt really great. Beat Pixie 3 times, beat Roots twice, beat Otters, and beat the mirror match. It was like Grixis Chorus Heist control without Cutters. The Grixis guy, we had to beat him 3 times, yeah? Just because I didn't click fast enough. Stupid rope. And Cutter won all 3 games, I believe, against him. Like, Cutter was just insane against him, which is kind of obvious. Yeah, like, Cutter is just stupid and, like, control mirrors or something like that. Yeah, really happy with the deck. Really happy. I'm probably going to add maybe... I was thinking Grave Expectations or Strategic Betrayal to the sideboard, like, at least as a one-off, so I can return it with Stormchaser's talent. And so I have something against these Roots opponents to just exile their graveyard. Strategic Betrayal seems decent. Maybe there's an Alchemy card I haven't thought about either. So yeah, I'm just having like one more graveyard hit piece, I would say would be good. I guess regarding the deck list, what would I change actually? Which cards didn't I really use? I mean, I didn't really use the Typhoons. Maybe I have a second Disdainful Stroke over the Negate. I kind of used everything in this. Like, my sideboard was really useful. I used to stock up a lot, the routes a lot, the Ballad against Pixie. The Smite was kind of If it's not good against Pixie, it might not be worth the slot, I guess. And the counterspells I used, the Abrade I used against the Otter's opponent. Could cut the Abrade for Graveyard Hate, or maybe a Typhoon. Typhoon. I think 2 Typhoon might be too much, especially if you have to Ral. The thing is, like, in some matchup, the Typhoon is a lot better than Ral. And in some matchups, it's the other way around. Like, people have Disenchants and you don't want to have the Typhoon, like Get Lost type control decks. Their Ral is a little bit better. I mean, against control decks, both are great, but Ral, I think, is better. And against, like, Grixis control, for example, Typhoon is a lot better because Ral can be shantied. And Typhoon, just if it resolves its game, although they have Flood Maw at times, so it's not even that great either. I don't know, maybe one of these high-end cards will go in the end. Or maybe I make room in the main deck. I could add an Abrade to the main deck and cut the Lash, for example. And then play a Graveyard Hate piece on the sideboard. Pfft, I'm exhausted. I'm happy, I'm elated, I'm relieved. Relieved, exactly, that's the word. And I'm happy to have made day 2 again. Hopefully we can get there tomorrow. Thank you everybody for watching. For you guys, it's all going to be delayed by 1 day, of course, because I can't give my competition the juice right away and know what I'm up to. But yeah, this was pretty sick. And again, see you on day 2. Take care, guys.